Hello, everybody, and welcome to Voice of the Elders, as we are elders. Yay! So, you don't see anybody here yet, but as soon as somebody comes in,
You're right. You're right. Cut. Take two.
We know we can be heard.
Maybe.
Should I take my phone and go in the other room and listen?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So,
Sometimes
there's one smart one.
the voices of the elders get together. They really need somebody that can think. And this weekend, so we gotta
Anyway, if you can hear it, we are not in our normal studio settings, and we're trying our best to work this out. The last time we had a horrible echo, and we think we solved that, but we're not sure.
You know what I have to do? I have to make this live on Facebook. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, that we might get some.
So, you'll be amazed to know that we do podcast at least 2 times a week. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I can hear us.
Can you?
Are we echoing?
No.
Well, you don't know.
Are you echoing, Beth? Okay.
I just went live on my face. Sorry, everybody. Hey, Liz and Heidi. Good to see you guys. Can you? Okay, Heidi's saying yes. Still echo.
Still echo.
And what happens is we get together for these weekends. And, let me see if I can turn this down. Anyways, we set up other places.
Can I turn this back on?
It's not our studio, so we have issues.
Oh, do we have issues?
Oh, do we?
Has nothing to do with the show.
So,
Yeah, echo's going on.
Heidi, Liz, do we still have an echo?
Hello, hello, hello.
You sound far, far away.
Oh. We're
Trust
sitting
me.
upstairs.
We are very far, far away. Did it get quieter or what's up?
I guess we need to talk so they can hear us.
Yeah, you need to be talking.
Hello, yes, some.
Some quieter.
But no echo? Just need us to talk louder? Yes, and echo, still no change. Darn.
This is why
Your volume down.
my volume's off. So what we might have to do is unplug. Yeah. Or turn
Us
that
only.
off.
No, no.
So,
Any tech people out there got any ideas?
this is why I don't need to pay big bucks to produce Mystical Awakenings, which suck.
Let me try.
I turned
RJ's trying something. Everybody, stand by.
if nothing else, maybe will entertain you. We could,
Big time echo.
Devices not connected.
Yeah, did that, but he's.
So you totally took us straight off.
Are you kidding me?
No,
It shouldn't happen.
We're still on there. Oh, no, we aren't.
no, we're not even connected. So I'm gonna leave the studio.
Barry, tell them that we'll be,
Well, yeah, Deb and Beth got knocked off here or something, and we're trying to bring them back on. Just give us a moment, please.
And they probably can't hear you because the mic was connected to us.
Headphones, but speaker.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, Gina. Let's see.
Okay, so,
She wants us to try her headphones.
and speak through the laptop. So you would have to turn that microphone off. So we will try that. Hi, Dana. Dana,
Hi, Dana. Dana, Heidi.
Dana, we were talking about it last night.
So we were.
So I'm going to take the microphone right out of there.
Okay, I'm going to turn that.
Just unplug it from the side.
No, he said unplugs everything. It disconnects us. All I'll do is turn that sound off.
All right.
And the sound down. Oh, part of it is. Okay, my sound is off. Does this make a difference?
So to take that out. Does that make a difference?
How are we sounding now?
Dana, how are we sounding now?
Dana, everything is good. We were saying we can't wait to see and hug you.
Yeah.
We were talking about the retreat in May. That's what we're here to talk about tonight.
So, Gina, can you still echo?
You sound like you're speaking from space. We are.
We're spaced out. Does that count?
Okay, let me speak. Okay, is there any difference?
Any difference?
Any difference?
Yes, echo.
Echo. So we're echoing.
Echo, echo,
A little
echo.
bit, but not bad.
So it's more of a delay, right? Hi, Heidi. It is funny.
How many elders does it take to do a string yarn?
Every time we do it, it takes all four and all of you to help us out. That's how many. Okay, so how are we now?
I can understand you. Maybe it's an elder.
It's an hour. Well, you know, it's partly because we go away, and again, we're not like in a studio where everything stays set up and all that. And we don't have Bill, our producer, to
Tell us what to do.
Right. I used to do this stuff all by myself, but now I'm alone and this I just can't. Anyways, thank you. If you guys can understand this, we'll try to do this.
Follow through.
You know what we should probably do?
No,
We could come around and sit behind you and just have one running. It probably won't happen.
I don't think that's going to make a difference.
I think it is. That
Leave the studio and come.
Yeah, why don't you just take them out of the studio and see if that makes a difference?
Yeah, I really don't think it
We're
will.
getting rid of the guys.
They're gone.
Our
That's
audience,
how easy that is.
our audience, can you hear an echo now?
Can you hear an echo now?
They probably can't hear us because we're not in the studio.
Can you hear an echo now?
What if the guys, they had headphones
we had
on, I
headphones.
think. Didn't you?
Yeah, I don't think the headphones are because we have the sound turned off.
No echo now, see?
So
No echo now.
you have sound on that one.
No, I don't. So we got to come around
So
and sit.
no
So
echo.
come around and sit with
Yeah, we got to
us.
sit with you guys.
So we got to get really, really
We got
close.
to get. I like this. A little too much.
Yay. See if we can get the guys in here.
Liz says no echo. Heidi said no echo.
Just
Gina
don't
said no
forget to
echo.
bring the
Dana
paper.
said no echo.
So what we're here for tonight is to talk about the retreat coming up in May. And Liz, I don't know if you're coming. That would be cool. I know the rest of them are.
Well, we should give the dates.
Yeah.
Let me bring it up. Our
RJ, do you
info.
have the paper?
I do.
Oh, we can even see Barry. Barry, you have to sit here.
You have to
and
sit
hide the
behind
bar.
me. Oh, you
Because
are?
if I go like this, they can see.
He's doing it on purpose,
You
Brad.
gotta sit between them. There you go.
There
All
you
right.
go. There's Bear.
There we go.
Okay.
Can you see us all now? Oh, Liz, that's a bummer.
What's wrong?
We're good.
She's not coming.
Oh.
It's the 30th and 31st.
May 30th, 31st is
Yes.
the last weekend in May. And it's actually the weekend before or after
Memorial Day.
Memorial Week.
Memorial Day will be that Monday
Yeah.
before.
So do you have your paper to talk about all the stuff we're doing?
Yeah. So
Oh, he needs it over here.
last night we worked on a tentative schedule. It's, it could change, but I got it right here.
Oh,
Okay. So it starts at Friday at noon. The vendors can set up.
we need these on.
That would be the 30th. Can everybody hear me? I hope so. Anyway,
Chris, we were talking about you too.
yeah, the vendors
Yeah,
are
how
setting up,
weird.
and we're going to have a couple speakers on Friday.
Oh, a flat in the hair.
We're going to have a hot dog roast at 5 o'clock. We're going to have some CE5 work, which is Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, about 8 o'clock, and a sky watch after that. And we're going to have some ghost hunting the following day, but we're going to encourage you guys to bring your own ghost hunting equipment if you have it, because the whole place is active.
Everywhere.
Outside and inside, on these cabins. Now, this takes place on near Curtis, Michigan, on the big Manistique Lake at the Birch Shores Resorts. There's about 30 cabins.
Mhm.
Yeah. So call Birch Shores Resorts and get your reservation in. There is a, what's the fee?
Well, it's 35 per person or 50 per couple.
Per couple.
And we don't discriminate on the couple.
No.
No.
So, and Friday,
Dog and a cat, or
yeah,
Yeah.
Saturday, it opens up at 11 or
Or
earlier.
2 cats if they want.
Yeah.
We're going to have readers and vendors
Keeps it.
and healers. And on Friday or Saturday, at noon, we're going to have a speaker. At 1 o'clock, we're going to have a speaker. Oh, I forgot, we're going to have a drum circle going on too. So bring your drums.
Bring your drums or rattles.
Yeah, instrument, whatever you have. I might bring my didgeridoo, and you might bring your singing bowls, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So
And we'll probably do a singing bowl sound bath.
Oh, yeah.
And if Chris is there, she's awesome at it.
Yeah.
But if she's not
you're
there, we
bringing
can
your
still use
didgeridoo, I'll
ours.
bring my didgeridoo.
okay, that sounds good. I never heard one of those. But listen, we're going to have you sign a waiver on this on the Bigfoot hunting, because we're going to be on somebody else's property, as it is now. So they want a waiver signed that, they're not responsible if you get hurt. Now, listen, I want to tell you, this is the Upper Peninsula. This is the end of May. Bears will be out. I can't guarantee you they won't be there.
And hungry.
Yeah, so
With cubs.
we're all going with our own risk here. I'm thinking with all the people there, we're going to not be around. So
Yeah, we won't have a problem with it if we're going in a group like
right,
that.
we won't have a problem. So,
And during the day.
Barry's going to wear bells anyway.
but anyway, we're probably going to split up in 2 groups.
If Brad's
Barry's going to
around.
take a group,
We have
and I'm going to
Brad's
take a
here.
group. And
Yeah, those today.
so, and we're going to meet. It's going to be a 2-hour, like hour and a half excursion by the time we get there. And we're going to go out and look for prints. We're going to go out and look for signs. We're going to do some tree knocking. We're going to do some hooping and hollering, try to get the call back. And so it's going to be a first time for a lot of people, just to get used to being out there. Now, not everybody's going to want to go. It's the UP. If it's raining, we're still going to go. And it's going to be a rugged, it's going to be rugged for some people. So I just want to let you know that. But we're going to do our best to get that done. And then we're going to come back to camp on Saturday. And we're going to have a potluck dinner. Girls talk about the potluck dinner.
Saturday. Well, I do want to let you know that if you don't go on the Bigfoot expedition, excursion, whatever, Beth and I will be doing things back at
Elaine
camp.
and-
So
And they also, the resort has boats to rent and a dock to fish off of, and
You actually
it's
get a boat when
not
you
far
camp.
from rock hunting for Uber lights. Things like that will be available for you to do on your own.
there will be a lot to do. And Dana, who I don't know if she's still here, she will be doing readings and speaking, I believe.
Brad Blair and Tim Ellis will be speaking from Michigan Paracon.
Paracon, our buddies. and we're so excited. They're going to come spend the weekend and do a talk.
And us four will be speaking.
Yeah. And we don't know, I can't think of who else.
Dana's here, she said.
Dana's here. So Dana, I believe you're speaking too. Am I correct? Anyways, we'll cover that later. So Saturday night, Friday night, we're going to do the hot dog roast. Everybody's going to come in, unpack.
And that's on us. We're going to have the hot dogs.
Friday night, we're going to
buns.
do the hot dog.
I thought you said Saturday. I'm sorry.
Saturday, we thought to save everybody from a lot of stress, we will make like a huge roaster or whatever of like manicotti. And everybody can bring something. So it'll
Side
be
dishes or
potluck.
desserts or salads.
So that way nobody has to do a lot of cooking. You have all the facilities right in your cabin.
Dana said that was the last she knew. She was speaking.
Good. I just didn't want to, speak out of turn here.
Yeah.
So, salads, if you want different dishes, anything that you guys want to bring for potluck on Saturday.
Yeah.
And you'll be in a cabin. So there's all kinds of cooking chances there. So you don't have to like pre-make it before you come. You can make it right there in the cabins.
Unless you wanted to.
Unless you want to.
Um,
We get something
Anything
pre-made
will
at the
be-
grocery store.
yeah,
I don't
anything
care.
will be welcome, trust me.
yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
potato chips.
Now mornings, you're on your own. Deb is doing good. If I can get up and make my coffee,
Yeah,
I'm
that does
happy.
too.
Lunch, everybody's going to be kind of on their own. So dinner, we'll have again the hot dog roast on Friday and the potluck on Saturday. And when we get up Sunday, we thought, we'll just do some healing circles, things like that. We'll probably do meditation after breakfast.
It'll be fun.
We'll do some things. We don't have a whole schedule drafted out yet because we're still working on some of the other details, but it will be active.
Yeah, this is not our first rodeo. We used to all put on an event called the Flower of Life event for 4 years.
Yeah.
And so we're going to know what to do here and have things ready. And in case of emergency, to change plans, we could do it on the run. So,
Right, Dinah.
but remember now, Friday night, we're going to have a
Jen.
CE5 group. Now we're going to do some meditation. Okay. And when we do the meditation, after the meditation, we're going to have a sky watch. But if you don't want to do the meditation, I want people in the background behind us all taking pictures of the sky and us, because sometimes people pick up pictures of actually entities coming in and things in the sky that will show up. So it's very cool. And trust me, this has happened all over the world, people doing this. So, and Deb and I have been up there, and so has Beth and Barry. We've seen things in the sky that is pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the last time Arjay and I were there, it was unbelievably active. There were probably 10 of us sitting around the fire, and
I kept poking her. Look.
it was not. I couldn't even talk. I tried to talk and he's poking me. So
Yeah.
it was amazing.
And
It kept lighting.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Were you
there.
when it would light up and then go away?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were there.
Okay.
And I saw one during the day up there, actually. So just be prepared.
And we've done investigations, paranormal ghost hunts up there too, and it's very active.
Very active.
And
Every
you're gonna love
cabin.
Jay and his family. They've owned this resort for generations.
Mhm.
One of the funniest things that ever happened to me during the
I'll get
investigation,
back to that, Chris.
we were up there and we said, "This is RJ," and they said, "You're old."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, who's this?
What did she say?
I don't know how far away is that from McMillan? Does anybody know?
Oh, from McMillan, like maybe
Point
5-8
Lighthouse.
minutes.
Yeah, that might be something
It's
that
actually in McMillan.
Oh, that's an idea.
Tim and Brad would want
Yeah,
to do.
might be.
We can't really leave there and do something else, but
Maybe they
you
would.
guys could.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, we're open to anything. This is not a
Let you look. Okay. Yeah, and if anybody has ideas or things that they want to do, let us know. This is when we did the Flower of Life. It was a lot like what we're doing now.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, very casual, but a lot of healing, a lot of connecting with other spiritual-minded people and people that don't believe necessarily what all the other people in this world believe,
Right.
because we have an open mind.
We're going to have a salt lamp tent.
Yeah,
with
we
some
can go in and
crystals in it. You can go
heal.
in there and meditate. So
Maybe.
we're going to have all kinds of things set up, cool things to do, and it's just beautiful to be there on this beautiful big lake, the biggest lake in the Upper Peninsula, the big Manistique Lake, on the shores, and it's a beautiful beach and a beautiful fire pit and a beautiful open sky that we can take a look at.
Yeah, so a lot of the cabins are in a circle,
Yeah.
and so the vendors will be all set up in that circle, right?
Well, I think
Mostly.
that's part of the goal. I know some people have requested certain cabins, so I don't know.
But they can set up down there again.
Yeah, they're off to the side, but it's easy walking distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Dana, we need to talk about that. But
yeah, so it's there's a fire pit over to the other side that we'll have our nightly round tables, for a better word. And what else?
We have a recreational house room that we will be doing. The speakers will be in.
Probably where the potluck will be,
potluck
the
will be.
speakers.
So, and now this place was built in 1947, the year of Boswell. There is no internet unless you're by the owner's house. So if you want to use internet, if you have it in your car, you'll have to get in your car. But this is rustic.
That's
as
why we
far
stay
as
rustic.
internet goes, but it has all the amenities you need: the showers, the kitchen stuff, and stove, and
coffee pot,
hot water, and all that. So bathroom,
no TV,
no TV,
no internet.
It's a retreat.
Cabin.
But the cabins are really cool.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
nice.
They're retro, event, so that you go in and you feel like you're going back in time a little bit, but you still have stove, bathroom, refrigerator, all those things that you really need.
Now I want to say this: the lady right over here, the blonde hair, had an experience there when she was a child.
3.
I was 3 years old.
Go ahead, Beth.
Should I save the story for
Yes.
there or
Well,
no?
Okay,
give
but
them a
I didn't
teaser.
realize when we were going there to do an investigation. I thought, oh yeah, that was where something happened to me when I was 3, or the area. I thought we drive in and I'm like, man, this looks familiar. Not until we really went into the cabin did I realize that it was the place I was at when I was 3 years old, where I almost drowned. My dad and mom got all the kids out of the car and they were probably talking, and I ran and just threw myself off the dock, and they didn't realize it. And I remember I had a near-death experience kind of, because I remember that I finally gave into the water. Golden lights surrounded me and I started floating to the bottom. All of a sudden, this huge hand, to me at 3 years old, it seemed like the hand of God or something, coming down, reached me out and saved me. So we were telling Jay, the owner, the story, and he said, So he calls his uncle, right?
Yep.
And the uncle remembered this happening to me. So what are the chances that this would be the same place, the same cabin, everything that I almost perished at? I would have been haunting. You would have been talking to me from the other side as a 3-year-old. But
it was literally a near-death
it
experience.
really
right?
was. Yeah, it really
I
was.
remember you telling me about some of the things you were seeing
Yeah.
before you were pulled up and how you went to that.
I just got
Peaceful
peaceful.
place.
I was peaceful and I was okay with what was happening. And then all of a sudden this hand came and got me. But mom and dad, we don't know if that was, I have a grandmother that has abilities. So is it a combination that my grandmother has abilities? I was just getting verbiage at 3. But that's when they started noticing that I saw people and saw things. And it could have been the near-death experience that got me going. So it's kind of interesting to think about. It's like full circle now. I've returned and seen this place that really started my adventure into psychic mediumship and everything.
And for those people that like to fish, It's a great fishing lake. If you want to go out, catch some fish and bring it back to your cabin and cook them, that's fine too.
And if you want to cook them for me, that would be
That's fine
great.
too.
Dana, do we need to take coffee pots? Do they need to bring
No,
them?
they
No,
have.
they have.
I
Oh.
think Dana's picking on me because I said, when you said they have everything, I said, even a coffee pot.
Oh, okay.
They don't have a Keurig, but they've
Yeah.
got a coffee pot.
Yeah.
So if you need a Keurig, you have to take that. But yeah, if you know Deb has to have her coffee for the sake of everybody there. Yep, she's picking on me.
Yeah.
I love you too, Dana.
Yeah, Dana, they don't have the Keurig, but they got some old percolators, you know,
Mhm.
the camping kind, which
Great.
is kind of cool. I like that.
Great. Yeah.
Christine, we said we were talking about you. I just want you to know it was good. And I was really just wondering how you were doing.
We
So,
wanted to know if you were going too.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's how it started. We were talking about people that we
yeah, I
thought
said, I wonder how
would
she,
be
oh, yeah,
there.
that's true. That's how it started.
Well, we're in an area where we're close to you. And as we drove up to this area, I just must have felt your energy. And I said, how's she doing? How's
Yeah.
she doing? So, yeah, your name came up quite a few times. I mean, enough to.
Oh, good. She's planning on
oh,
going.
nice.
Yay.
Yay.
Hey, it's only an hour from Upperlight, Christine. So.
And the cool thing is, Chris, we're all going up that way, and basically not going far from you. So you want to
You're
like
right.
hop in with us?
Yeah.
Let us know, or with anyone. Heck yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll figure that out because. So anyway, everything we've been planning this for a while. We used to put out a event called the Flower of Life. We kind of miss it. We're trying to simplify it, make
Yeah,
it
we
easy.
really miss it.
We're trying to make it nice for everybody. And this place is beautiful. When you go up there, you're going to want to go back. Trust me, just to go back on your own because it's that nice. And once you discover this place, now the way to rent the cabins is just call the owner. Now you got to remember the UP. They do things a little differently, a little slower. So if you can get a hold of them, leave a message. We know Jay and his family are wonderful. The two kids and his wife, and the big, gigantic, Great Dane, Rudy.
Yeah.
Rudy.
It's-
Ruby or Rudy. Anyway, this dog just walks around and loves you, and it's a horse, but he loves
Very
everybody.
cool.
So he will be there greeting you and licking you and having fun with you. So just to be up there and be in that area is nice. Now the little town of Curtis, which is about 10 minutes away, they have a couple of bars there, they have a couple restaurants, and a couple, they got a little town there. And Newberry is about, I'd say 25 minutes away.
Mhm.
And that's a bigger town if you want to go grocery shopping and all that. So you can Google map it, and Birch Shores Resort and cabins, and they've got all the pictures, all the anemones on there. Now they have motel units for just one, 2, maybe 3 people. They have 2-bedroom cabins, 3-bedroom cabins.
And they're pretty affordable, I think.
I was amazed when I talked to Jay about the pricing, because honest to goodness, it's like motel prices. Like,
And you could
serious?
share in a cabin. You could get a couple friends to come and
I can
split
tell you
the
this:
price.
he likes cash.
Yeah.
You may get a better deal with cash. I'm just telling you. You got to work.
Well,
out
nowadays everybody
you
likes
got to work that out with
cash.
him.
Credit cards are a pain,
Yeah.
and you pay so many fees on them anymore that it's almost not worth it.
But Jay inherited this place not from his dad and mom, and they inherited it from his grandma and grandpa, and they built it in 1947 when Mackinac Bridge was not here, so they were coming across on the barges and building this place, and it's a beautiful piece of property and land, and you're gonna love it. The sunsets are, oh my God, you can see the sun come up and the sun go down. So
Gorgeous.
you're looking south. I think, let's see, you're looking kind of west or southwest. Anyway, it's beautiful. And I've got all kinds of pictures of the sunsets there. It's awesome. So I think every cabin comes with a boat. You have to bring your own motor if you want a motor. But
There is, I believe, 1 or 2 pontoons.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing with this weekend, there's going to be activity all weekend long. So odds are once you get there, you're not going to want to leave. You may want to go on the boat for a while. but
Yeah. It's up to you.
It depends.
or
You
get
can
up
even
in the
go in the morning. and
Yeah,
go.
get up in the morning, go.
Mhm.
So, and
Best time for fishing.
we have a wedding going on there, we found out. Oh, sorry.
Yes, we do. We can't say who,
No.
but somebody that we know and love. Did
It's none of us
contact me.
four say.
No, we're all married. Hmm.
We
Yeah,
could redo our vows.
we could. We could at some point. Maybe there. But yeah, I thought that was very special. It makes it even more sacred. Having
Did our chat stop or you guys just quit talking? There we go.
it's not you,
No.
Dana.
It's not her what?
Getting married.
Wedding.
Oh, funny, Dana.
You could if you wanted to.
I think that was a pretty strong, it's not me.
Yeah, all caps. Dana doesn't do all caps, but no. But yeah, that's the type of event it is. When we used to do Flower of Life, it's kind of the paranormal and spiritual coming together. So there will be spiritual talk. There will be spiritual activities, healing, meditation.
Also, Beth suggested last night when we were sitting around the fire, you can get up and tell your story, your paranormal story, whether it be a Bigfoot, a ghost,
UFO,
or a UFO,
whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to share.
or a spiritual moment.
Yeah.
When we do events with people, we're one of you and you're one of us, and we're all in this together
Right.
for sure. Yeah,
Now-
'cause we're seriously
That's
excited as well.
I want to say, if you're going to be in Barry's group, you may end up, I can't guarantee where you're going to end up, because he is an outdoorsman, and he's good at tracking. He
knows
finds
his stuff.
tracks. He's good at finding signs, and so
Bigfoot poop.
yeah.
But I will say, as you said, it is some rough country or whatever, but we won't leave anybody behind. We'll make it, we'll
count
take it
heads.
easy and slow, and so that we don't want to miss anything, as Arjay was saying there or whatever. So yeah, don't worry about it if you do go, that we're going to go tromping off and leave people behind or anything like that. We'll take our time,
And we're going to carpool. I got to make this. We're going to bring this out every time we come on and talk about this event. We're going to carpool to this event because we can't have just 100 cars going, whatever. You're going to divvy up with people at the event, and you're going to figure it out. And we're going to carpool and take as less cars as possible. That's going to be the easiest way to do it. So remember that.
Now I'm confused, RJ. Are you and Barry going to be in the same area?
Well, we're going to be in the same area, but in different spots. That's the way I think we're going to work this out. So he's going to go one way, I'm going to go one way, and then we're going to meet together and figure out what's going on.
Okay.
And guys, do all the filming you want, and partake in this. We partake in some tree knocks, and some hooting and hollering, and hoping to come up with some evidence. We've been lucky enough to come up with evidence in stuff that we thought was pretty strange and different, like broken trees and tree things, and maybe some prints. So, and we'll talk about this when we get there, but it's going to be interesting. So we can't wait.
Yeah, and make sure you bring your equipment because every cabin has had activity.
Yeah.
And so even when you're sleeping at night or we're done for the day, great time for you to do an Echo Box or
just
ask
leave the recorders
questions.
on or whatever.
right.
And you can share it.
Ghost
You
box
can share it at the
section.
fire. When we have the fire in the Skywatch, if somebody has something to share, some evidence to share, then definitely share it.
That's true, Dana.
Oh my God, I love this, Dana. That is too funny. You will all be climbing around out there, and Squatch will come strolling past
By the cabin.
Yeah, that's true.
He'll come in for a salt lamp experience.
and he'll say, "Do you see those guys out there?"
I guarantee you'll see some kind of squatch at the cabin. So you'll see when you pull that.
Yeah. Beautiful
Yeah.
piece of property.
Yeah.
Yes.
It really is. And we've done a lot of work there as far as investigating and, the sky watching. It's so active. I have no doubt whatsoever that you are all going to get evidence.
Well, you said you
So
were outside doing an investigation and you got
We
much
weren't
or as
even-
more.
Before you guys went up with us, Marie, who's, worked with me forever, too, went.
Yeah.
We went and spent a weekend, and we were just walking from cabin to cabin outside, and she happened to turn her,
Device.
was it, yeah, some device
Echo
on
box or
to see if
something.
it worked. Now, we don't really use the apps like that, but so it might have been Ghostbox or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
But it went crazy, and she's like, "We're just
Walking
outside.
around.
We're not even in a cabin,"
Right.
and we were getting all sorts of feedback. And when you walk around out there, you can really
Feel it. Yeah.
We can say that a lot of Jay's family from the past have come through very clearly.
And
come
wasn't
through.
there a what's that guy, union guy that came up missing connection?
Jimmy
Jimmy
Hoffa.
Hoffa connection there too.
Yeah, and that's a story that we'll tell you. It's a
Yeah.
little bit personal.
Hi, Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa will be there. Yay.
Mhm.
But that's kind of a personal story. My grandfather is involved. Jimmy Hoffa is involved.
But they confirmed it, right?
Yeah.
That someone his family knew him.
Weird the connections that we all had something or
Yeah.
With
family
that
when-
place.
with
And
that
we didn't even
place.
know it. I never knew where it was. RJ is the one who went there for years. I never went there until we got together. So it's only been like in the last 8 years that I've even known of the place. And that same thing. You had your young experience.
just
and-
remembered it was near
Never
Curtis.
went.
That's all I remembered. And from
Mhm.
some of it was from being told about it, because I was 3. So yeah, it's crazy how it all comes back
Now,
around.
one thing I want to mention is this. If you've never been to the Upper Peninsula, at any time the weather can change. Now, at night, it does get cold up there. Okay.
Yeah.
So bring a warm coat.
Yeah.
Even if it's in July, it can get cold up there at night. So bring a coat. Now, the bugs that time of year, Jay said they're not bad. So they're more worse during the hotter, hotter it gets up there. So, but just be prepared that, that it can go cold at night and we're sitting around a fire, which is going to be nice and warm, but we're not going to be that close to the fire. But just bring your coats, okay? Coats and a hat and gloves. So just be prepared.
Barry, you are not hiding the bar very well.
Oh yeah. Guess what we've been doing?
Now we are on and you're probably going to see a couple more of these when we go on a vacation together and do this. But anyway,
These are bonding
Drink
weekends.
alcohol.
yeah.
And we can plan for such things as the event
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
anything else we might be doing or planning for
No,
the year.
this is not going to be a serious event. Be yourself. Do what you want to do. Just respect everybody else, and realize that we're trying to accomplish things in here. We're actually trying to contact UFOs and aliens. We're trying to contact ghosts and Bigfoot, but we want to have fun doing it. So
Yeah. Fun.
Love you, buddy.
Fun.
we have fun doing it. So who's that?
Dana.
Oh,
Sharon Dana.
Yeah. So
Last night was bourbon. That's not going to be bourbon tonight. It's going to be vodka and tonic.
Yeah. Deb's a lightweight, so I have to drink, foo-foo stuff
Sweet
if
stuff.
I drink anything, because I'm lightweight.
but we were so looking forward to this. The event that we did before got, we had to stop doing it for many reasons, and then we wanted to do something else.
Right. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
But the Flower of Life was amazing. Everybody that came truly
Yeah.
loved it. We truly loved it.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit of that with a little bit more. Bonus, you don't have to sleep in a tent. There's cabins at this place. that you can
Oh,
rent.
by the way, if you are wanting to come camping, there is a campground
Just
a
down,
hop, skip, and jump away.
just down the road. It's
Within
got,
walking distance.
it's got electricity, right?
Right.
You
Electricity
can't camp. You can't set up tents or anything at
On
the
the-
at the resort, but there's a campground right there.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It's right next,
yeah,
door.
almost next door. Like, literally 2 minutes away.
within a couple hundred yards.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
If you want to go that route and bring your own camper, that's fine. That works. So,
Yep.
yeah, so it's going to be fun. Let everybody know, and, if you want to come, you can, the more people in the cabins, the cheaper it'll be for you. And this is the first time we're doing it here, and we want to make it work. We want to
Yeah.
make it a annual thing.
Yeah, so if you decide to camp somewhere else, maybe you could like buy a t-shirt from Jay's shop that he has a
Yeah.
little shop there with t-shirts that say the resort name and
Stickers and all that.
sweatshirts and
Yeah.
stickers and, contribute that way so that we are, invited back.
Right.
Now, Jay is a teacher there in that little town of Curtis. He is, they grow their own, food. They have their own chickens. They have their own honey. And they have their own maple syrup.
They have
For sale.
amazing honey.
Yeah,
And
amazing
there
honey.
was a bear that enjoyed their honey a little too much.
So anyway, they got things for sale, like they've got honey for sale. They've got maple syrup for sale, and
Yeah, they tap their own trees.
yeah,
right?
and the little girl
Yeah.
sells bait. So
Oh, and the little girl's willing to
take care of your
take
dogs.
care of your dogs, walk your dogs,
And
brush
give
your
them
dogs.
treats, but you have to provide the treats.
You got to provide the treats, but she will give them
And
treats.
she is so cute. So sweet.
She's a
She's
little
a sweetie.
entrepreneur.
Yes.
Love those kids. We've literally, had the pleasure. It's only been 8 years since I've known them. And seeing them
Seen them grow up.
and It's pretty amazing. So I think you guys are all going to fall in love with this place. And I hope that we can, like I said, we do this year after year. The price is so low. Honest to goodness, you rent your cabin. The prices are low for that. $35 per person, or $50 for a couple. So
Ooh.
needless to say, we are not making any money. We're not doing it for that.
Where's it?
That's just
stuff
covering
that cover food. And all that.
prices. Yeah.
Christine says it has a good little old-fashioned ice cream shop. We love it.
Oh, it does. And you're right, Christina. That is called Moose something. And I've been there. Yeah, it's just around the corner. And I can't remember. It's towards a little town. What's that little town, Christine? But anyway, I know what place you're talking about.
She's saying Curtis.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Curtis, but there's another place too. If you go out of the thing and go north, there's another ice cream place there too. So yeah,
And we had the best ice cream last night.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
If you come to Boyne City, Michigan, go to Red Mesa and get habanero deep fried ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't even like ice cream, and we sounded like more than ice cream was going
Yeah.
on.
It
Let's
looked
just
like
say
an
that.
orgy at our table.
We were,
because we shared one.
yum.
Oh God. We were just moaning and groaning, and it was fun.
Almost embarrassing.
We thought Meg Ryan and Billy
Yeah.
Crystal was there.
Yes.
Oh, she's at it.
So if you get a chance, and Red Mesa has great food too.
And Red Mesa's kind of everywhere. So.
So I'm encouraging people out there. If you got something to vend, if you want to go, bring it. You can set up right in front of your cabin.
Yep,
right
we are
outside your
taking
cabin.
vendors.
Yeah. And is there no vendor fee, right now?
Honestly, I don't know, because I need to find out.
I don't think
to
there
Jay.
is.
Talk to Jay
We
and
need to
find
talk
out
to
the
Jay.
logistics of that,
There is
because
sure be minimal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be very minimal.
Pretty much.
it would be low.
It'd be very low. I mean, low.
As of right now, with it being at the end of May and this being northern Michigan, we're saying it will either be in the circle or it'll be in the rec hall. So,
Yeah.
There are options. Red Mesa. Oh, Well, dang, Chris.
Yeah, I saw your post, Chris,
You
where
coulda
you
had
were.
dinner.
I think you were showing a Airbnb on there.
Yeah. Love Red Mesa. I'm in Boyne City almost every day. Well, very cool.
We're not in an Airbnb. We're at my sister's house. So they're away on vacation. So when they're
So
away,
we are too.
the elders will play.
Don't tell them.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to find it. They couldn't find it to get here. So.
Even GPS couldn't find it. They kept
Yeah.
telling us this address does not exist.
What is she saying? Yeah, I
Between
cleaned
the
a
bunch
bunch
over
over there. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, come to my house, Chris, please.
Does
Please,
anyone have?
please.
Yeah, my house could use help.
Now, as we get closer to the event, cabins are going to be gone. So you need to get on the phone if you want to go and call Jay and set that up. And, the 3-bedroom places usually have a couch too. So, you can share beds and have a couch also. And it's not a pull-out couch, most of them.
Yeah.
But, somebody wants, trust me, I've slept on many couches there with my fishing buddy.
Right.
But anyway, it's just
But not together.
yeah, not together. It's a very cool
That's
place.
Nanya.
Yeah, and we'll be talking about a lot more. And like I said, everything's tentative right now. But think about it. We're branching off into the paranormal. We're going to do some UFO work. We're going to do some Bigfoot work, and we're going to do some ghost hunting.
And spiritual.
Where can you spiritual work? Where can you do that? So,
Christine wants to know who needs a roomie.
yeah.
Put it out there.
Somebody I
Lisa.
posted yesterday.
Oh.
It could have been Lisa, but there was somebody else as well on the site. I'll get back with you, Chris, or somebody here can.
Yeah, let us know on our Mr. Awakenings page if you're looking for a roommate,
Yeah,
and we'll try to hook that up.
for sure. For sure. And again, the prices are super low.
Yeah.
We are doing a hot dog roast on Friday night. If you want other foods, bring it.
Yeah.
You're on your own for breakfast and lunch.
Mm,
So
okay.
we'll provide the hot dogs and buns on Friday. Saturday, we will do a potluck. We will be doing a big roaster of like manicotti
or goulash or something like that.
Yeah.
and probably garlic bread. Bring other stuff. That way, it saves everybody money, time, gives us all
Keeps
more
our
time
prices low
together,
to be able to
and
offer it at
keeps our prices low.
$35.
We might have a musician there playing a guitar and he actually singing a song about the place, and he did a song about the place. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and we can definitely have music time around the fire if there are people who like to sing. That would be awesome. Very awesome.
We happen to have a native storyteller with us if you decide you want to
Yes.
to have him tell a story or two. And we'll be
Jen,
doing
that would be
drumming.
awesome if you could make it. Yeah. Does anyone have questions or comments or
Thoughts?
wants, thoughts, whatever that we can help with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
suggestions.
Yeah. This is all about all of us.
We hope to see you there, Jen.
That would be so sweet. I can tell you the Flower of Life was a ton of fun, very spiritual, very paranormal, very
Oh
loving.
my God, I had so much spiritual stuff happen in that place. It was mind blowing. I'm telling you, I want to tell you, you think I'm nuts, but this is the truth. I saw a big, gigantic ball of whatever come out from the moon and disappear. Barry gave me my Native American name, and when that happened, it had something to do with an owl, I can tell you that. And we were coming back to the event
Night gray owl.
just after it got dark, and that owl landed right in front of our car, right at the driveway, and stared at us. I was just blown away. So we were hearing eagles and all kinds of things, and stuff during the day, and it was amazing. So when spiritual people get together, a lot of things happen.
lot of magical, a
Oh,
lot of magic happens.
Yeah.
Also, if you decide to record in your cabin at night or have experiences, we definitely want to hear about them the next day and
Yeah.
record those for Jay, because Jay's interested in what happens on his property.
Because Jay's having experiences there too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why and many reported experiences to him from clients, and that's why he asked us, years back.
What is the
"Please
closest
invest."
airport most people might use?
I know there's one in the
Mhm.
UP.
There's one in St. Ignace, and there's one in Sault Ste. Marie, I think, right?
Could be.
It'd be within an hour, whatever airport.
We'll look it up.
Because
won't we?
The Chamber of Commerce
Yeah.
should have that information.
now, who's this asking this, Liz?
Liz.
Hey, Liz, the location of the retreat is right smack almost in the middle of the UP. So wherever you decide to come in at, you would be an hour. The farthest way you'd be maybe is a couple hours, but
Mhm.
you could get closer than that.
Yeah. And Jen, the dates are May 30th and 31st.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll stay through until the 1st as
And that's
well.
not Labor Day weekend. That's the after Labor Day weekend.
Memorial Day.
Or Memorial Weekend. Yeah.
They're saying Cherry Capital, which is in Traverse
No,
City.
That's major.
No.
Will be Pelston, really.
Oh yeah, Pelston would be closer than
closer, but
that.
that's
Yeah.
below the bridge.
And that would be an hour and 20 minutes away.
How do you spell peninsula?
Across the bridge.
PENN?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Yeah. But Google it.
Oh,
Chamber
sorry.
of
I put it in
Commerce.
the wrong page.
Well, the city where it's going to be is McMillan, but you might have to try Curtis or Manistique.
No, man,
No.
it's far away.
That's far away.
You can do Curtis Chamber of Commerce. Yeah. We're talking very small towns, but very cool small towns.
You'd probably be on a puddle jumper, huh?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you coming from, Liz? I know it's quite a ways. I was wondering if we have people coming from
Where she said.
other areas. UFOs have been interpreted as owls as our consciousness, according to Dolores Cannon. Amen. Yes, Ron, according to many. And it's so good to see you here. We miss you, Ron. Thank you.
Okay, Marquette Sawyer Regional Airport
Oh,
is
That would
there.
be
okay,
about
she's
an hour
coming
away.
from Oregon. Who else?
Ford
Is it
Airport.
Laramie
Where's
that
that
comes
at?
from there?
That's in Iron Mountain. That's too far.
Let's go.
Chippewa County International Airport. That's in Chippewa County, Michigan. I'm not sure where Chippewa.
I think
Chippewa
that's more
is-
by the Sioux.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be about an hour away.
Prickett, Grooms. There's a bunch. I mean, Houghton, that's way up.
Yeah.
Mackinac County Airport.
You might want to post on the Facebook page, Liz. Even if you were going to fly in, you could fly into the Sioux or Chippewa or whatever,
Where's she live?
but Oregon.
Oregon. Oh, we love Oregon.
But your flight's going to cost you more. You might be able to fly into Detroit and ride up with somebody. I know some of these, or Saginaw. Still
Actually, we flew out of Traverse City, and it was cheaper than anywhere else to go
Traverse
to
City, yeah.
go to Connecticut.
And
So-
Traverse City is probably about what, 40 minutes to the bridge?
Mhm. About an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Let's say an hour, and then it'll be another 45 minutes west.
But there may be there's people from kind of different areas in Michigan
Yeah.
coming that might say, hey,
Hey,
pick you up at the airport.
And that's a good
Exactly.
idea. We should put that out there that if people want to hook up, to get a hold of us, we'll try to do that.
And that's one of the reasons I like doing a Facebook page, event page, so people can see who's coming, see who they might connect with.
right.
We do that for a lot of the events.
And Liz, if you wanted, or anybody wanted to make more time of it, there's wonderful things to see in the UP as you're coming and going
Yeah.
to Curtis. I mean,
Yeah.
to go see
It's a
Lake
great
Superior and Grand Marais, which is not too far from there. Beautiful place to go. The Picture Rocks. Just a lot of places. Tequanima Falls.
Yeah.
I'd love to see you, Liz. It'd be so awesome.
Yeah.
Ron, are you coming? He's a sneaky one.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Ron
was
will
in here
listen
and
to
we didn't know that, did
shows.
we?
He's famous for this. He'll listen and never say anything, but then all of a sudden he has to say something.
Well, he said something very informative.
He usually does. He's brilliant.
What's Liz saying there?
Oh, that'd be cute.
Fayette. What do you mean, Fayette?
Oh, Fayette. That town, Fayette, is a very famous
yeah.
haunted town. It's very beautiful. The water is beautiful there.
Mhm.
You
They
love that
have an
town.
airport.
Yeah, that's very haunted. And there's a beautiful casino and a hotel.
There's a lot of casinos in
What's
the
that called?
UP.
Island,
The Island Resort
yeah, it's a new kind of
and
newer
casino.
one, right?
It's been redone.
Okay.
So it's not brand new, but
Yeah, it's a beautiful area and it's a haunted town. So
and there's Brimley and the Sioux. They all have casino at the Christmas. I mean, there's casinos along. If you're into
yeah,
that,
everywhere. Yeah.
if you're into that, there's some everywhere. And most of them have campgrounds as well if you're campers or RVers.
So yeah, it's just a beautiful place to be. A lot of nice shoreline along Lake Michigan and Lake Superior.
Go see the locks.
Yeah, see locks and Lake Huron. You can see Lake Huron from the east side, and Drummond Island and all that. So
Just saw your Comet GP fly to Detroit. Drive up? Yeah, you could.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. If you fly to Detroit, your ticket's going to be less.
Or
And then
Grand
you
Rapids.
can drive up with somebody.
Yeah. Grand Rapids is another place you can fly into. Traverse City,
Mhm.
Michigan is another place.
Jen is coming from Ohio, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
never
Yeah,
know.
if you could all gather together, you might be able to
Mhm.
share a car ride.
Come up
And
with
share
the
the gas
plan.
money.
Yeah.
And like Beth said, there's no reason you can't come early, stay late, whatever.
Right.
Make a vacation.
Oh yeah, you
out
can
of it.
rent the
Stay
cabin out
4
for
or
a lot
5
longer
days,
than that. You
whatever.
can rent it
With
for
the weekend before or after is after is Memorial Day
no,
weekend.
No,
the
I'm
week
sorry.
before.
Our
Before.
event is after.
Okay.
Monday
Before.
will be Memorial Day, and then Thursday is when.
Which is actually really good because
Friday.
Memorial Day, you might have some issues getting reservations, things like
Mm.
that.
Yeah, for sure. So I want to.
The Big Spring Kitchen.
Kitchi to Keepy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Glad you
there.
said it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kitchi to Keepy. It's a beautiful spring that you can go out on a raft and you look down about
Glass
30
bottom
yards or 30 feet down there. You see these beautiful, big, gigantic lake trout, and you can see all the way down like 30 feet.
And
Yeah.
ask Christina. This is the best rock hunting Grand Marais. You're going to get. Have you heard of Uperlites? You can find Uperlites.
200 River.
Two-Hearted River,
Yeah.
Chris Point Lighthouse.
Yes.
Oh my God, that place is beautiful. The most beautiful rocks you've ever seen if you're a rock hound. Agates, Thompsonites.
Porcupine Mountains.
Yeah,
If you want to go over that way.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a
Copper
lot.
A
Harbor.
lot of nature.
Yeah.
Copper Harbor is a beach up there that I do.
Oh, I
really
love
love.
Copper
Oh, I love
want
Copper
to go.
Harbor.
You see the rocks.
They are. I lived up there 3 months.
Yeah.
Did you?
Well, my dad went to Michigan Tech for a summer, so I was only 8 though. So,
I'd
It's
love
like a
to
mini
go there.
Highway 1 in California.
but that's what he went up to college for was rock.
Rocks.
Yeah, whatever they call it,
Geology.
geology.
Right. Right.
And there's, copper and iron. There's everything you can imagine.
Yep. It's amazing.
But I'm
So
not going to
make a
lie to you.
vacation.
It's a little bit of a trip clear up to Copper Harbor.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Chris has lots of unikite ports, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
just beautiful.
Chris is a stone woman too.
Yes, she is.
I didn't say stone with a D. I said
Oh,
stone.
and then- And during Uperlite, which you do at night because these rocks glow in the dark, and you use a special flashlight to find them.
Ultra.
Often people will see stuff happening in the sky
Oh yeah.
at the same time.
There
while
are
they're out
so
doing it.
many sightings up here. It's amazing.
You said it, Christine. We didn't.
It's okay if you say it, but I can't.
I'm a stoner, but I think she's talking about the rock. Well, even if she isn't. Hi, Liz. Did you know I'll be coming from Chicago? Okay, you guys are talking among yourselves.
Yeah,
That's good.
Chicago. Why was I thinking Ohio? Well, I just knew it was somewhere down there. Anyways, so I want to remind everybody, make notes, bring ghost hunting equipment if you have it.
Bring in a little bit of warm clothes.
Bring clothes for
bring a lot
all
of
occasions. Or,
I mean, a good coat. Bring a good coat.
Bring boots if you're
Come
gonna
prepared.
water hunt
Mhm.
for rocks.
And jeans and shorts.
Cameras for
That's
CC5
That's
work
optional.
and for ghost hunting.
We think it's too early to worry about the black
Bugs.
flies and mosquitoes. So, but bring something just in case.
I've been up there in June, I had no problem with
Yeah. Jay lives there and he says he doesn't think it'll be any issue.
Usually in the spring, I've not seen it
Right.
bad.
Yeah, because their season is a little behind ours, obviously.
The bugs start getting bad like July and August.
Yeah.
They're nasty, but
They can be.
And I guess if I was going to give people advice, I would say get most of your groceries before you
Yeah.
hit the bridge.
Yeah.
And you might save a little bit of money that way.
yep, Chris, bring 4 seasons of clothing
Yep.
because you don't
Absolutely.
know.
You never know. I've been up there and the weather can change on a dime. And it doesn't matter what time of year it is.
Yep.
So just remember at night it gets chilly.
Well, we were up there last fall. It was kind of late in the year and it was like 80 degrees.
Yeah,
I
it
remember
was. Yeah,
Beth and I were sitting on the beach in our shorts,
yeah, we were.
but at night it was
Yeah, when that sun went down, woo! But we'd always have a big fire, so
It
we
was
were
chilly
always
without any
good.
hot sauce.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But perfect. I mean, to me, that's perfect weather where you have
Yeah.
warm and then at night you have cool to sleep in.
Mhm.
And the cabins have heaters, they have
Yeah.
furnaces. So
But no, he's-
Gaylord is the
No,
last
very
stop for
conditioned,
groceries at
yeah,
a decent
very
price
conditioned.
before the bridge. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Thank you, Chris.
Because they have the Myers, Walmart, Aldi's, all that.
Mhm. Yeah. It's a good idea to post any of this stuff
yeah, help us out.
on the event page. You guys feel free to communicate there. That's why it's there. So you can get information and share information and all of that. So
Maybe gas as well. Is gas higher in the UP?
Yeah,
I don't
it
remember.
usually is,
Usually
Yeah,
it
so you
is.
might want to fill up,
in
Gaylord.
Gaylord.
Yeah.
Mhm. But you're coming up now. I know Lisa and them are coming from the Petoskey area.
Yeah.
So they will,
They actually have a
They'll
gas
fill up
station in
there.
Mackinac City that they come out and pump your gas.
There's one in Boyne City,
Yeah.
on the outskirts of Boyne City.
Not Boyne Falls.
Nice.
Boyne Falls.
So any last questions for tonight? We'll probably do 1 or 2 more of these.
Yeah, we're gonna try to
We
do
might
them
even
like
do
every few
several.
weeks.
Yeah, we're going to do a lot.
Yeah.
Before the event, just to keep everybody connected. But if anyone has questions tonight, feel free to ask them soon.
Soon, yeah, soon.
We're past our hour. But we can-
Hot tub's waiting.
yes, it is.
Outdoors.
I can't wait.
So we love you all. We hope to see you there and pass the word around that this event is going to be awesome. It's going to be very different as far as, like I said, very spiritual. And we're going to be connecting to all the fields of paranormal. And it's just a beautiful place to be. And, that part of it you're just going to love. And Liz, I hope you could make it. I would love to see you. And we are waiting and hoping that this can all happen very soon, and we're gonna love it.
And
Love
Jen,
it.
we're excited to meet you as well.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sure.
Not to mention all our
Everybody that was on
Kristen,
tonight.
Heidi.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
everybody,
hope
everybody.
we can make it.
and
And if you can't, please tell your friend.
And
Yeah.
Dana will be there again. Tim Ellis and Brad Blair will be
put on
there.
You'll have to put up with all
books
us
out. They're
four.
going to be speakers. They know a lot about the Upper Peninsula. They live there, and they're going to be telling us all the places around there, and probably all the haunted places they've been up there. And very cool.
We'll all be doing some speaking and
Yeah.
some things.
You can visit with Jay and get lots of information from
He's
him as
awesome.
well.
Yeah.
And
The
his
history
family.
tour,
Yeah.
because it's phenomenal.
The
Really is.
magical mystery tour.
Yeah. And they can even meet the ghost of the resort past. Not
3-year-old Beth.
Christmas. Super.
Well, that would be weird.
Yeah. Never
Well,
know.
we may see Jim and Papa. Who knows?
Yeah. And my grandpa,
And her grandpa.
Mhm.
What's his first name?
Clarence.
Clarence. We'll look for Clarence.
Clarence
My
Carter.
grandpa's name.
Yeah, that's right. It is.
Okay, so
All
any
right.
last words? No? We love you all.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Good night, and we'll see you soon. Good night.
Night.
Night.